darlings, welcome to a video today. I'm going to be doing something I have not done before. But first, yes, I did straighten my hair and I'm home from school sick, but I'm actually feeling a lot better now. So I did my makeup and straightened my hair and stuff. So I'm really bored, so I figured this is the perfect time to film a video. So I asked you guys yesterday if you wanted me to do like a funny story time or like a serious one, and you guys were requesting a serious one, and so I'm going to do it. In these vlogs, like, I'm super real and super just like genuine, at least I try to be, but like my life is usually pretty positive and upbeat, and like I just kind of have an optimistic outlook on life, I guess. So me talking about something like this is a little bit different because I don't even really talk about this kind of stuff like in real life. But I'm going to tell a story time about the first day of school this year because I know a lot of you are going to be able to relate to it and like maybe help you get through some hard times. So basically I thought I was going to be super excited for school to start, and like golf starts before school started, so I was super excited. Me and Paige were getting close again because like we explained before, like after golf season we stopped being friends my freshman year, which was weird, and then we didn't hang out all summer, so we weren't really friends again until golf season, which obviously now we're friends all of the times. But so I was excited to become close with her again, and I was excited to get back and like football games, and I was super excited for golf season to start. But whenever the first day started coming around, I realized that I had no friends, which I guess wasn't necessarily true, but like I just was like freaking out. My whole freshman year I basically just hung out with my family, but the only people in my school that are in my family is Mav, Hannah, and Benji, but I wouldn't have classes with them because I'm a sophomore. And so first day sophomore year, I got to school, and like right when I walked in, I just like freaked out, and like I knew that I didn't know anyone in any of my classes. I didn't know where any of my classes were. I was like, literally, I was freaking out and I didn't know what to do. I'm trying to remember what I had first block. I literally had to go look up what my first block was because I couldn't remember. I had geometry, so I had no idea where my geometry class was, and I had a teacher that like literally no one had heard of. So I was like, oh, okay. So I get into class, and like I wasn't too worried about that class because there was a lot of like freshmen in there, and I knew a few people, but like I wasn't really like friends with them, you know. But I was fine, and we had assigned seats, and like we couldn't really talk in that class anyway, so like I was fine in that class. And then I got to second block, which was biology, and there were so many people that I knew but I like wasn't really friends with, and it was like I was like, do I talk to them? I don't know. And then I just like felt so overwhelmed, and I literally just wanted to like go home. Like right then I was like, I cannot do this, I can't go to school. Then I get to third block. I was already stressed out, freaking out. I don't know why, like this never happens to me, and I was like freaking out. I get to third block, and I had astronomy, which is like a really hard class, and I didn't know anyone, not a single person in this class. And so I was like, okay. And then on top of that, I was the youngest person out of the class because most sophomores take biology sophomore year, but I took biology and astronomy that year, so I could get my science done. So I was in this class as the only sophomore, and I was just kind of like, okay, I don't know anyone. So I was like one of the last people in there, and I sat down and I sat by this person I didn't know, and she obviously didn't know anyone either, so I was like, okay, maybe we can be homies. So I was like, okay, this is fine. And then my teacher started like talking about all these things, using all these big words, like saying things that I was apparently supposed to like know, and I was like, what? And I literally started freaking out. And I had lunch that block. I didn't know anyone in my lunch either. So like at my school we have lunch during third block, and then you either have first, second, third, or fourth lunch. I don't remember what lunch I had. I think I had second. No, I had first. Wait, that kind of changes the story depending on which one I had. Yeah, okay. I had first lunch, so that means that I had to go to lunch before I went to third block, and I didn't know anyone in my lunch. But then luckily I found out like Nicole had my lunch and a bunch of other people from church had my lunch, so we all sat together, and then I was like, okay, yeah, get to third block, freaked out. I wanted to go home, I didn't know what to do, and then like after that class I was walking through the halls and I literally like, I was having like an anxiety attack. Like no matter who walked by me or whoever, I was freaking out. I was like, all these people, I just felt like everyone was like looking at me, judging me, which I knew they were. I just like, I never think like this, but I was thinking like this and I was freaking out. And then I remember I went to the bathroom and I like kind of started crying and I was just like, I don't know what to do. And then I like got myself together. I was like, okay, it's fine. So then I went to 4th block and I had culinary, and once again, people I don't really know were in there, blah, and I was like, I don't know what to do, but we had assigned seats, and oh my gosh, I hate when you don't have assigned seats on the first day because you don't know anyone the first day unless you have classes with friends, but it's actually really hard to have classes with friends unless you schedule it. So I was like, what? I don't know what to do. And then, so yeah. But yeah, so first day really sucked. Then I went home. Someone's walking in. Anyway, they left. Okay, so yeah, so I get home and I was just like, okay, that really sucked. And like vlogging that day was horrible because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna pretend like everything was okay, and like obviously it wasn't. But second day was a little better, and by the third day I'd actually made friends. So I'm going to now wrap this up with a moral of the story. Like, sometimes in the moment things are gonna suck and maybe you'll have an anxiety attack or maybe you'll freak out for no reason or whatever happens. Things are gonna suck and you're gonna feel like people aren't accepting you and you're gonna feel like you have no friends, and like I feel like it can happen to anyone because like I am like the last person you would expect that to happen to. And I'm not being like cocky with that, I'm just saying like I'm usually really good at just being outgoing in myself and like being like, hi, I'm Sydney, what's your name, let's be friends. But that day I just like couldn't, and I don't know why. And I guess just because I didn't really talk to very many people in the summer, I don't know. But it can happen to anyone, and in those situations you just kind of have a positive outlook on life. Like after that first day I was like, okay, I'm quitting. Like I need to do like online school or something. This sucks, like I don't know what to do. But then like by the third day it was all good. So sometimes you just have to relax and take a moment. And for me, I even said like prayer, and that helped. If you're religious, I would suggest that also because that really helps. And just like talking to your parents about it helps, or talking to any friends you do have about it helps. Just like anyone that can help you like talk you through the moment helps. But if you don't have anyone, then just talk yourself through it. Say it's okay, like it's gonna be okay, no one's judging me, no one's staring at me, I'm fine, and you'll get through it. So I hope you guys can learn from that. Plus, like those times when you really hate life and you're just like, what can turn out to be really good times. Like 3rd block and 4th block actually ended up being my favorite classes because 3rd block was like a really cool class. Once I like calmed down, it was like, it's okay, yeah, I don't know everything, this is astronomy, how am I supposed to know things about the stars? Yeah, and I made some really cool friends in that class, like people I normally would never talk to. And me and Nico became friends in that class, and obviously that worked out for everyone, including Paige. And then 4th block, Nico was also in my 4th block, and Will was in my 4th block. And if it wasn't for having 4th block with Will, we would have never became friends. And now me and Will are like best friends. So I actually ended up being like a really great time in those classes that I thought I would hate because I didn't know anyone. So more of the story, just positivity, always thinking about what's gonna be best, how you can make the situation better, and stuff like that obviously really helps. Okay, I'm just chilling and I just finished filming that video, and then Kelton walks in. So hi! I'm not sick anymore, so you can be next to me. I'm good.
Your voice like,
I'm good, I promise. Okay, I need to finish this video. You can be in my outro. Here,
what are you doing?
I'm just saying thanks for watching. Oh yeah, let's see some, wait, let's have a grade eating contest real quick for the end of this.
See who made the most?
Because this video was like, it was like a serious video, so now we gotta make it a little fun.
Hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think you have to be able to close your mouth. Close your mouth. I got 7.
mouth was that big. I won.
I need a bigger mouth than me.
I don't know, but I have really bad gag reflexes too, so that was not fun.
Jesus.
I was like, that's kind of random. Should probably show why. Okay. Now, thank you for watching. That is it for this video. I will see you tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll be posting my like top 10 favorite outfits video, so I feel like you guys will really like that one. And I didn't even put my watch in that video, but look at my watch, it's cool. And my necklace, you guys always ask about this. It's a Kendra Scott necklace. So yeah, that is it for today's video. My social media's down below. I'll see you tomorrow, and subscribe if you're new. Peace.
Bye.